starting with a number line. I'll mark my endpoints 0 and 1, multiplying proper fractions, so my product will be a proper fraction, or a number between 0 and 1. Looking for 2/3 of 3/8, so I'll start by marking eighths. And I'm looking for 1, 2, 3/8. I'll highlight that length of 3/8. Now I'm looking for 2/3 of 3/8, so I've got to divide this length of 3/8 into thirds, conveniently already done here for me. And I'm looking for 1 2/3 of 3/8. I will highlight that length 2/3 of 3/8 to make it clear. And to name that point on the number line, I'm going to look at the number of segments I have, which is still eighths. Oops. And the number of segments that I have counted is 2. I can simplify 2/8 to 1/4. Now I can do my computation up here. 2 times 3 is 6. 8 times 3 is 24. And if I simplify by dividing by 6, I get 1/4. I can also model this problem using an area model. Start with a rectangle. And again, I'm looking for 2/3 of 3/8. So I will divide this rectangle into eighths. And I'm working with 3/8, so I'm going to highlight 3 of the eighths I just made. And again, I'm looking for 2/3 of 3/8, so I will segment this rectangle into thirds, and now highlight 2 of those thirds. So here's 1/3 and 2/3, and I can see this area of overlap represents my product. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overlap cells out of a total of 24 cells. Remember, I segmented into eighths and then thirds for a total of 24 cells. And again, I can simplify that to 1/4.